Good morning, Standard 5 students. Today in science, we'll start a new topic, that is simple machines, in lesson 11. So, let us see the topic, simple machines. So, first we will see about different types of simple machine. These simple machines we use in our everyday life to make our work easier and faster. So, machines that have few or no moving parts are called simple machines. So, this type of machines make our work easier and faster. So, what are simple machines? Let us see. A simple machine is a device that makes our work easier and faster. Like scissors, knives, tweezers, and tongs are some examples of simple machines. Simple machines are grouped as levers, wheel and axle, pulley, inclined plane, and screw. So let us see about all these simple machines one by one. So types of simple machine you can see in the picture also: inclined plane, wheel and axle, pulley, lever, base, and screw. These are all different types of simple machines that we use in our everyday life. Now let us see about the first, a simple machine, that is called lever. A lever can be described as a long rigid body with a fulcrum along its length. So in this, a long rigid body, that is a rod-like structure that moves from a fixed place. That place is known as fulcrum. And the load, the object you are lifting, the object which we are lifting or which we are just moving, these are that object is known as load. Fulcrum is the point at which the lever pivots, that means where with the lever moves, that point is called fulcrum. In this picture you can see the lever is one of the most basic forms of a machine. They help us to lift loads with lesser effort. We have to apply lesser force when we use a lever to lift any load. So let us see about these objects. We use levers in so many of our day-to-day activities. They are classified into three categories depending on the relative position of the load, fulcrum, and force. So, the lever can be classified into three major groups. These are according to the load, position of the load, fulcrum, and force. So, let us see about this type of levers. You can see first class lever. So, first class lever, fulcrum is at the center. You can see the fulcrum in the center in this class of lever. Fulcrum is located anywhere between the load and the effort. So, load and effort will be on the either side, and fulcrum will be in the middle of the load and effort. So, this type of lever where the fulcrum is in the middle, this type of lever is known as first class lever. You can see in this picture crowbar. Scissor. In scissor also you can see from one side we are cutting the paper or any object, and from one side we are holding, that is upward, and the cutting of the paper or the things we are keeping here, this position is known as, here is the load, here is the effort, and in middle the scissor is moving from the middle. So fulcrum is in the middle, this is load, and this is effort. So we can see this scissor is also a first class lever. In seesaw also you can see this. In seesaw also you can see both the side. One side one is putting the effort here. If this girl is putting the effort, this girl is effort, the boy is load, and the fulcrum is in the middle. So this is also a first class lever because the seesaw is moving from the middle. Now next let us see about the second class lever. In the second class lever, effort on one side, the fulcrum at the other side, and the load is at the center. In this type of lever you can see one side is effort, in the middle the load is there, load is in the middle, and fulcrum is in the front part. So in this case the load is between the effort and the fulcrum. So this type of lever is known as second class of lever. You can see in the wheelbarrow. A wheelbarrow is also a type of second class lever. Different examples of second class lever you can see: a wheelbarrow, a nutcracker also you can see the load is in the between, and bottle opener also, the load is in between. So this type of levers are second class lever. Now let us see about the third class lever. In the third class lever, effort is at the center. Load is on the one side and a fulcrum is at the other end. You can see in the fishing, this effort is one side. In this effort you can see in one side in a fishing rod. Load is on the other side and it is moving from the middle. That is here. From here it is moving. So the effort is in the middle of this this is fulcrum and effort between the fulcrum. Effort is in the middle of the fulcrum and load. So it is a third class lever. You can see the example of third class lever. Arm. This is also a third class lever. Fishing rod. Stapler also you can see. The effort is in the between. Broom also effort is in the between. So these are all examples of this. Thank you students. We have completed this topic here only. Next class we will meet again with the